In this video, we are going to take a look at Navigate on Autopilot that was released in Australia with the 2019.40.50.5 update. The car is a Tesla Model 3 Performance that was ordered at the start of September and it was delivered mid-December in Melbourne. This was taken a couple weeks ago, and the main purpose of the trip was to test out the camera setup for future videos as well as take photos of the car. The spot near Docklands is great for car photography. You can see the Melbourne Star there on the left, as well as the CBD in the distance. Here are some images taken from the photo shoot. All these images were shot on the Fujifilm X-T3 with the 56mm f1.2 lens wide open. The red multi-coat paint is vibrant during the day, and as the light fades away, it goes into a darker shade, which I quite like. The wheels look great as well. These are the 20-inch grey performance wheels that were available on cars built from October last year. Before we get into the full video, I would like to talk about some interesting moments throughout the trip. So here we are going through the Burnley Tunnel, and we are soon going to be approaching a cyclist. He really shouldn't be there in the first place, as there are restrictions on cyclists on urban motorways, but these things happen quite often. In Victoria, there's a rule for cars overtaking cyclists that basically states that there should be a 1.5 meter gap when going over 60 kilometers per hour. So I was really interested to see what the Autopilot would do. As you can see, Autopilot detected the cyclist, although it did come up quite late on the visualization. However, the gap between the car and the cyclist was a little close for my liking, so I had to take over. Looking at the TeslaCam footage slowed down, I'd really love to see an update with similar lane alignment behaviour that we are seeing going past large trucks implemented to cyclists as well. Exiting the Burnley Tunnel, we see something really interesting. There's a car stopped in the emergency lane on the left, and immediately Autopilot wants to make a lane change to the right. Now, it doesn't quite make the lane change before passing the stationary car, but the intent is very good to see. After making the lane change to the right, it makes a lane change back to the left. So the settings for Navigate on Autopilot were lane changes without confirmation, with the lane change notification set to both chime and vibrate. The speed-based lane changes were set to average. Overall, it did a really good job merging onto City Link via Racecourse Road, then going through the Burnley Tunnel and exiting the Monash Freeway onto Burke Road. The lane changes were very quick, as well as cautious, with cars speeding up in the adjacent lane. You might notice the TeslaCam footage fade in and out for video synchronization. That is because the dashcam footage is saved into 1-minute files with a 2 to 3 second gap between them. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll leave some raw TeslaCam footage exported via Sentry viewer on macOS at the end of the video, but the car was able to perform the lane changes effectively and take the correct exit onto Burke Road. Thanks for watching.
you.